Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Abby and Rich and a lot of nuts. And what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Abby's ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands. Having used us before, you're familiar with all of these commands, so there's nothing new or different. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash. He keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand. His left hand is then free to give any little correction that's needed. The only correction that we give here at school is that little tug and release on her training collar. That is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Rich is also using a clicker and the occasional treat for praise and motivation. The first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for us is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Abby heel. At this point, as you know, Abby has a job to do, and that is to stay even with Rich's left leg when he's walking, not forging ahead or lagging behind, but matching pace with you. And when you stop your feet, she has been taught to sit without being told to wait for her next command. This is the sit-stay. And even though it is a beautiful day, it is hot in the sun, so we're trying to keep her in the shade as much as possible to demonstrate her commands. When Rich returns back to her, he walks right back to her shoulders where they started, and she's ready to get another command and or also a treat for a good job. This is your heeling again, so that when you're walking her on the street, she's paying attention, she's not dragging you down the street. And when you stop your feet, she sits. And she also has a little mat out here that is her place. This is her sit-stay again. And this time, instead of Rich returning to her, he's going to have her return to him. And this is the come on command. Abby come, she comes right in and sits. Now I'm going to tell you some tricks that we've been using here to get her to come so that you can put them into practice at home. And I know doesn't come was one of your biggest problems with her. Nice automatic sit.
Stay.
Stay. Rich uses her name, calls her right in, she comes and sits, and they heel out of that. So before she gets completely worn out from the sun, we're going to demonstrate for you her down commands. Rich does turns, speeds up, slows down, all to improve her heeling skills. Now, having her seated first on her blanket, Rich is going to tell her to down and to stay.
Stay.
And you can practice these stationary exercises indoors as well as outdoors, and use your come command even when you're playing with her in the house. And reward her for coming and then let her go again. But we'll talk about that tomorrow when you come to get her. This is your recall again out of the down. Rich brings her back to the blanket because she's starting to get winded.
Down.
It's down.
Stay.
And stay. So we have demonstrated for you Abby's ability to heel, to sit automatically, to sit and stay, to sit, stay, and come, to lay down and stay, and to lay down, stay, and come. She's a smart girl, unfortunately too smart for all of us on any given day. We've really enjoyed having her, and we want to thank you again for choosing Nora's, and we will see you tomorrow.